Hello, everybody. It's me, Aaron, here from Dogeword55. And yes, everyone, don't worry, everyone. I'm back on YouTube again because now is the time that I'll be probably starting to get more active and more like get moving kind of thing. Because if you all know, guys, it is now the end of May 2019, and we are going on to June 2019. And you guys know what June 2019, like end of June 2019 is. That is when they start, Spirit Halloween is starting to announce their sneak peeks for 2019. Yep. And that's actually where we start off this video. So basically, this is going to be my video of my Spirit Halloween 2019 predictions. What I think about what themes I feel like they should have, might have this year. I'm going to talk about maybe about the returning props that have been recently announced. And as you see, I'm wearing a Nightmare Before Christmas shirt, as you all guys see. So today I actually have a good shirt to wear for this video. But anyway, though, guys, the video is about to start now. So, yep, starting now. Okay, so first off, I'm going to start a few things. First, we're going to start off with so far news we only know about Spirit Halloween 2019. So first off, we know that there will be some returning props. Some of them, of course, from last year, because I mean they have to be. Um, so first off, um, one of the props that will be returning will be Man's Possessed Friend, which I do have as a prop. I really like Man's Possessed Friend. I mean, he's really cool. I mean, I kind of don't really like see him, and I don't really know really where what theme or he'll be in this year. I'm not really sure because we don't really know what the themes are yet. But this is going to lead to my what I feel like the themes are going to be. So first, the one of the themes I predict will be is I'm gonna bet there's gonna be like a clown type theme. Like we're probably gonna have another clown type theme, kind of not like the clown train, but something very different. Like instead of a clown train, we could get like something similar to like last year where we had like the farmhouse. Maybe this year we're gonna get like a fun house, like a dead, like they might like a carnival type fun house. I mean, it may not be indoors. It couldn't. Maybe it could be or could not be indoors. Who knows? But maybe it like could just be a normal clown theme all around, and instead it looks more like a carnival. Like it would have a clown entrance in the front of it with like a clown's face, kind of like with the clown train entrance in 2013 also had like a clown entrance. Like you know what I mean, but that's what I'm picturing is probably like I'm gonna picture it, but instead it could be like a back theme, and instead it could be like a fun house or a carnival type theme. And that probably results in me because I know that Hugs and Talon Clown are set to return this year, of course. So of course I'm definitely going to be seeing that. And one of my predictions, if they do a theme like that, this isn't really what I was thinking, but for when I was thinking is, I mean, this isn't a prop that I'm expecting to see, but just a prediction, guys. A lot of people are thinking of seeing a Pennywise prop this year because like we had Michael Myers last year. We could see a Pennywise prop because um, since we had the Michael, like I said, we already had the Michael Myers one last year, and since the new It, the second one's coming out in September, I think they should really have like that same thing to coincide with the film's release, like they did with Michael Myers last year for the new Halloween. They should definitely do it for It this year when they have if they haven't making Pennywise. I feel like the same company, the WO company, should do it again because I feel like that's definitely a really good idea if they end up doing that again. Next up, though, another prop that everyone's also predicting is of course, we'll also see the Nightmare Before Christmas theme again. I mean, like here. And I expect it to happen as well. And that is, we will have Jack, it will have Sally, but we should also have Oogie Boogie. Now, Oogie Boogie, you all know, is the villain of Nightmare Before Christmas, although if you watch the film, I mean, you all know, but um, of course, I would love to see an animatronic of him. I think Spirit or Gemmy Industries can do a really good job on Oogie Boogie, and perhaps he can do the same thing. Like he doesn't, maybe he can sing like I don't think he can have any quotes, but he can definitely I don't know, probably sing his boogie this villain song or something like that, kind of with like Sally. Maybe they'll do the same thing with that again if they do an Oogie Boogie prop, which that is what I'm expecting to see. But so far, I'm really hope that happens, and I think I'm expecting it to happen, and maybe a Pennywise if possible, if that's what a lot of people are saying. Um, and also from the other returning props, there's also Double Trouble will be returning and Nightmare Harvester will be returning. So this has came to the result me that maybe the front theme, if this is possible, the front theme will probably be like a cemetery, but not like a cemetery, like not like a 2010 cemetery or the 2011 cemetery or 2009 17. This would be a very different type of cemetery. So like this cemetery would have like it would be like a cemetery or a type of graveyard, but instead it would be like more this like dry land, and there probably is like this very open space of like land, and maybe there's like this kind of like maybe there could be like this old house or something that could be like in the spot or something, and maybe we could see like man's possessed friend like in like that house or something, like on the porch of the house or something. Maybe it wouldn't be like a cemetery, but maybe like some type of house or something. But I can picture man's possessed friend being on like the house, and he could come out of the house, and maybe of course, and I could see Double Trouble being in there in this house theme too if they do one, like not like a house like an indoor walk house again like back theme, but like they could make it as like the front theme, and they could like make it, you know what I mean. But Double Trouble could also be there too, like to the side, maybe next to them or something, or just like maybe sitting right in front of the house or something. I don't know. That's what I'm predicting. And for Nightmare Harvester, that could be like this theme could have like two different sides. So like when you first walk in, there'll be a sign that says welcome. There might be like a gateway kind of with like there's two gates opening. Maybe I'm gonna say that would be similar to like the ruins in 2014. Maybe we'll have a similar gateway like that, or a similar sign entrance compared to the Acres Farm last year. And we could have like them side to side. Maybe Nightmare Harvester this time would go on like the right or something. I don't know. This is just my prediction, but if that's what it is, it would be interesting to see because it would be interesting. But anyways, that's what I think we're gonna have this year. But that's not all. I still have to talk about maybe some prop prediction ideas and stuff like that they should do. So if they're gonna do a clown theme, I'm not really expecting them to do something like this. But I was thinking if we had a rocking horse dolly, we could have like a rocking horse clown, which could make sense if we're gonna get like a fun house, or if we do have a carnival or fun house theme, because that's what a lot of people think is gonna happen. I'm definitely thinking a clown theme would be happening. I absolutely would love to see a clown theme again. But yeah, a clown theme, like, I mean, it could be, I mean, a rocking horse clown is basically would be the same thing, except it would just be a clown on a rocking horse. But it could be a little different though. They could have a little more spice to it, but that's a prediction. But again, these are not real, these are just ideas, if my predictions. And when the sneak peeks come, though, I might have different opinions because, when they announce a new prop, we're going to be like, oh, what's this? I don't know. I can't picture what this will be in. So that's when our answers become like, we don't know what's going on here. Everything seems kind of different. So, yep, that is kind of like my. I have to think about. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, guys, what I also wanted to talk to you about is you. This isn't something that I mean, some of the people that are around me should know could too, if they're like hunters and stuff like that. Um, I actually have been finding out where some of these locations for 2019 are because I've been going on this application site, like this Spirit Halloween job application site. So I've been actually finding out about where some of these locations are going to be, and I know where they are. So um, here's where they are going to be. Um, so we are going to be having. I have not known yet about Woburn, if there will be one in that area again. I don't know. I don't know about Saugus. I don't know about Danvers. However, I do know only two in this surrounding area that I can tell you about. Um, so one I know in my area will be in Tewksbury again, probably in the same spot where they were in last year, which I really like their new spot. I thought it was actually better than their spot where they were in 2017, but yeah. I like the spot they were in better in last year in Tewksbury. And next, and the other one is they're gonna be having one in Salem again. However, they're going to be having it at where the old Halloween City used to be because it's on this. It said it has the same address as that's the where the Halloween City used to be located. So that's probably interesting to see it going to be in the Halloween City again, like in that spot where Halloween City is. And that also leads me to also say that Nashua will also be returning, but not in the next to town fair attire. It will be moving in the old Toys R Us in Babies R Us because it has the address, the 272 Daniel Webster Highway address in Webster Square. So it's going to be at the old Toys R Us and Babies R Us where they had a Halloween City and a Toy City last year. So it's also going to be interesting to see them in that spot this year. And there's a lot of locations that I'll probably start going to in the South Shore. So you're probably going to see a lot of me going to the South Shore locations this year because there's two locations that are coming that haven't been like in that area or so since like 2013, which is really, really exciting in my opinion because I haven't been to a Spirit Halloween in these two areas in 2013. So yeah. So one of the locations is that they're going to be having one in Dedham, and it won't be, of course, in the same location because the original location it was in Dedham has been taken over. But this time, this location in Dedham, this will be in a location that was right across from its original location. It's going to be, I believe, in a former Walgreens. Just when I looked up that address that it said it was going to, it looks like it's in a former vacant Walgreens, which I think those are usually kind of big, but from the exterior of it, like you think of it because it looks small, but I think if when you find out it like when it opens, it's gonna look different. Like I guess that's what they do with Walgreens. I think Spirit Halloween just tries to make it not look like Walgreens and make it look like it's just a normal Spirit Halloween store. I think there's a few stores that have done that similar time too, but that's where the Dedham location will be. And then there's going to be another location in Framingham, Massachusetts. In Framingham, they had a one location in 2013 that I went to, but it was like at the end of the year, so nothing was like working. But I haven't been to it since 2013, so it's kind of awesome to see. But it's not the same location. We're gonna get a different location in Framingham. It's going to be, I probably at the Toys R Us or the Babies R Us because like they had those two stores there. And I'm thinking maybe possibly more Babies R Us because I actually read that there was also a Halloween City in Framingham too. So that probably is going to be in that spot too. And I haven't found out about Hanover yet, so I don't know, but possibly in the Hanover Mall. I don't think they're going to be in next to the Shaws again. I just think they're going to be in the mall. Next up, there are okay. So we are going to be also having. I am going back. I am going to the Plymouth store again. However, when I go, you're going to notice that the Plymouth location is not going to be next to Best Buy. It's not going to be next to Lazy Boy. It won't be in that huge space anymore. Why is this? Well, because the TJ Maxx and Home Goods closed their stores in Plymouth and relocating them to that center where the old Office Depot was, where the Spear Halloween had always been. Um, so what they're going to do this year is they're going to move the Plymouth location to a spot that in Plymouth that is a little not like further away, but it's a little mile away from its original spot. But this time, it's going to be in a Marshalls. That's what I looked it up on like the plaza because it had like a plaza name and the number on there or anything. And it looks like it's going to be in a Marshalls because I looked on Google Maps and that spot that Bob was going to be in had the vacant Marshalls, and I think that would make totally sense because that's Marshalls is a pretty big store, and I'd expect them to be in a something like that. So at least I feel like Plymouth has a change, and hopefully this location that they're in is not that bad. Because I was expecting them to change their location, but not like hatred against it. But um, yeah, but I feel like since when I heard about this TJ Maxx Home Goods news about moving in, I felt like they were going to move to a different spot, and they had found a perfect spot. So totally excited for that. Um, and this is also it's not in Colony Place, by the way. It's in a different plaza. So um, I also know that Mansfield is returning, which I went to last year as well for the past 2 years, and Attleboro is returning. And I didn't make it to Attleboro this year, but I probably will make it to Attleboro hopefully this year. I didn't go last year, but I kind of looked like it was a cool location, so maybe I'll just go back and check it. But I don't know for sure about Attleboro yet. However, we also are having a location. Um, this is definitely a very first in Bellingham. We're gonna have a location in Bellingham this year, And this one's also going to be in a spot where Halloween City is located. It's going to be in this old Gulf. I found out it was a Golfsmith store at the in Bellingham, and it was actually a spot I think that Spirit Halloween actually had a long time ago, and that before Golfsmiths took over. I found this out on Wayback Machine on a web account 2009. They actually had a Bellingham location in that same spot, so it's actually going to be kind of interesting. But of course, as you look at it now, it will probably look like a normal Spirit Halloween. But when you find out about that spot, it makes you feel like, oh, this is going to be a cool location because like you don't know what to expect for Spirit Halloween this year, and that's what makes everything super exciting. Um, yeah, and I also for the locations I usually go out in the West Shore. I don't really know yet, but I know only that Northborough is returning, and then the one up in Lunenburg is returning as well. I don't really know about the Lunenburg. I mean, I don't think I'll go to Lunenburg because that one was really small and it didn't even have the back theme because my friend Kyle went to it, Haunt Channel, and he wasn't he didn't he wasn't like he didn't like I don't think he was as unified because it was very small, but it had like everything, but just we're missing the farm because that's the thing with locations now. I feel like maybe some of these locations they could be missing the themes again, but I think if they're more bigger locations, then they're gonna have everything. This what it seems like. But anyways, I'm just not gonna keep really talking about this, but I really want to let you know this is a very important video, and I want to let you know, guys. If you keep following me videos, please like them too. And I also want to announce that I am starting DL5 Summer vlogs. These are starting the day I get out of school till the day I get before school. So we'll go come back before school. So it's going to be going till June 12th to August 27th. And DL5 Summer vlogs will be uploaded every day. And every day some days when I upload the DL5 Summer vlogs, it will be mixed in with when I will be doing like the Spirit Halloween sneak peeks videos. You guys are still going to see that. You're just going to find it a day at DL5 Summer Vlogs posted, which will be like every day on this channel. I'm trying to keep this channel more active than just, but I will still be posting, of course, my normal Spirit Halloween sneak peeks videos and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, that's all I got to say for this video, and I'll see you guys later, and enjoy your day.